Okay? Your Medicare will continue to cover your health costs the way it always has, and there are no changes in eligibility. Now, you know the eligibility is you have to have A and B. Okay, there are some important benefits that you and your family take advantage of starting this year. Okay? We're going to talk about your prescription drug plans. If you enter the Part D donut hole this year, you will receive a one-time $250 rebate check if you are not receiving Medicare extra help. So if you're receiving extra help from Medicare, you will not get that check. Okay? Next year, if you reach the coverage gap, you will receive a 50% discount when buying Part D covered brand name prescription drugs. And over the next 10 years, you will receive additional savings until the coverage gap is closed in year 2020. Okay? Next year, you can get free preventative care services like colorectal cancer screening and mammograms. You also get a free annual physical. And that's something new that original Medicare is doing. Okay, with the Medicare Advantage plans, that was a given. The preventative service was at no cost to you. Okay, the new law levels the playing field by gradually eliminating Medicare Advantage overpayments to insurance companies, and that was happening a lot. If you are in a Medicare Advantage plan, you will still receive your guaranteed Medicare benefit. Beginning in the year 2014, the new law protects Medicare Advantage members by taking strong steps to ensure that at least 85% of every dollar these plans receive is spent on health care rather than administrative costs and insurance company profits. And so that's something that's new that's coming to the health reform, because most of the money was going to the insurance companies and to the administrative health care, to the administrative costs. You have better, these are the improvements in Medicare you will see soon. Your choice of doctor will be preserved. The law increases the number of primary doctors, nurses, and physicians assistants to provide better access to care. And you have support for community health care centers will increase. So the doctors and the physicians are going to be more involved in the community for your health care. And that's a good thing. You have better chronic choices. Community health teams will provide patient-centered care so you won't have to see multiple doctors who won't work together. If you're hospitalized, the new law also helps you return home successfully and avoid going back by helping to coordinate your care and connecting you to services and support in your community. Okay, so they have improvements beyond Medicare that you and your family can count on. You have new tools and resources in the Elder Justice Act, which was included in the new law, will help prevent and combat elder abuse and neglect and improve nursing home quality. The new law creates a new voluntary insurance program called CLASS to help pay for long-term care and support at home. That's a good thing. Individuals on Medicaid will receive improved home and community-based care options, and spouses of people receiving home and community-based services through Medicaid will no longer be forced into poverty. And that's a good thing. It also helped early retirees to help offset the cost of employer-based retirement health plans. The new law creates a program to preserve those plans to help people who retire before age 65 to get the affordable care that they need. And also there are new changes with the open enrollment. It's the same this year from November 15th through December 31st. But beginning in January 2011, you won't get a chance to switch to other plans as you did in the past. In the past, if you chose a plan in November, you had between January 1st and March 31st to switch to another plan. Well, that's no longer an option. Whatever plan you choose in November, you will have to keep it until the next election period, unless there's a special, a special reason why you can't keep it. So between January the 1st and November the 14th, the only thing you could do is go back to original Medicare. Or just, that's the only thing you could do, just go back to original Medicare. Just drop what you got and go back to original Medicare. So they won't give you the options to choose another Medicare plan. Okay, so those are new changes that are happening right now. And thank you.
And if you want further information, please make sure you ask her some questions. I see your hand up, but on TV I'm on time constraints. But your question is real important. She wants to know where you have access. And her name is Veronica Brown. Give me your name. Oh, you talked to me on the phone. Nice to meet you. Glad you came. But make sure you see her, because I know that healthcare it's a lot of questions. People have a lot of answers. So I definitely try to bring people out here to keep people abreast of what's going on. All questions are important. Don't get me wrong. Every question in here is important. But because of time constraints, on TV, everything is timed. And please get with Veronica. She'll answer any question. I love her. She's my sister. I've got a wonderful lady here. Her name is Miss Phoebe Calloway Robertson. She's here with Callaway Blue. And she's going to tell you all the good things, what's going on with her company and water, especially with it being so hot, y'all. Thank you for coming.
Well, good morning again, everyone, and it's wonderful to see such a nice group. Please let me know if you can't hear me. Thank you, Pam, for having me. It's a great opportunity to talk to y'all. I have prepared some notes that I collected mostly on the internet, so this is not new information, but hopefully it's information that maybe you might learn a little about what your body needs as far as water. We'll start with the benefits of drinking water. First of all, we drink water to meet our cells' needs. The body weight is 2/3 water. Your brain is 85% water. Your blood, this is not real surprise, is 79% water. But your bones are 22% water, and even your teeth are made of 10% water. So, water is constantly leaving your body, and it must be replenished. Even a 2% drop in body water can cause fuzzy, short-term memory, trouble with basic math, trouble focusing on the printed page. If you lose as much as 4 to 5% of your body weight water, your work performance can drop 20 to 30%. So there's a big correlation between how much water you lose and if you don't replenish it, what your performance will be. And work performance can be day-to-day activities and that sort of thing. The body carries away its wastes to maintain health. And in order to maintain an optimal degree of health or a normal degree of health, the kidneys have to excrete 10 ounces a day. And they do that sort of whether you drink water or not. Even your breath inhalations can cause you to lose as much as a pint of water a day because we need moisture in our lungs to transfer the air in and out. When you drink water, it increases your energy. Lack of water is the #1 cause of daytime tiredness. So if you find yourself being fatigued without explanation, have a glass of water. Hydration, on the other hand, increases your metabolism, and it helps to burn fat. Your body can't metabolize the fat it consumes efficiently unless you are hydrated. Drinking plenty of water helps to cool the body, and we all want to do that in the summertime in Georgia, particularly this summer. It also lubricates your joints. So as far as moving around with some ease, drinking plenty of water will help you do that. So how much to drink? What the recommendations are is that at least 1 cup per 20 pounds of body weight. Now, most of you should check with your doctor and make sure that he agrees with that. That's sort of a rule of thumb, a cup, an 8-ounce cup, for every 20 pounds of your body weight. And that's per day, or per 24-hour period. So it seems like a lot. But do remember that fruits and vegetables are, to a high degree, made up of water. So several servings a day of fruits and vegetables can go a good ways towards fulfilling that need. Things like soda and tea and coffee, they count, but you have to take a little away if the caffeine is in them, because that sort of works against your retaining the water. It's a diuretic, the caffeine. And the other thing to remember is to try to drink before or after meals, not during the meal. During the meal, consumption of water will dilute your digestive juices and will possibly give you indigestion. So if you sometimes get indigestion, try to remember to consume your water before the meal or after the meal, and try to just eat your food during the meal and let your stomach do its work of digestion. Dehydration is what happens when you don't have enough water. It can cause infection, it can cause confusion, it can even cause bed sores. It can help to bring on the condition that your skin is so dry that it might rupture easily. The symptoms of dehydration: you have a very dry mouth, you have very dry skin, your eyes may become sunken, your speech heavy, you might be confused inexplicably, and you might be sleepy without a cause. Often you get dehydrated during illnesses, such as having a fever. If you have diarrhea or if you vomit, you'll get dehydrated. Medicinal side effects of some prescriptions can dehydrate the body. Diuretics, antihistamines, blood pressure medication, and steroids. They all tend to dehydrate the body as well. So again, check with your doctor. Most prescriptions will say, that I just read, those types will say, drink with plenty of fluid, plenty of water. Just know that if you take these prescriptions, and a lot of us do, me included, you need to drink a little bit extra. Increased fiber intake also increases the need for water. So all in all, I think as we age, we have to be very careful about drinking enough water. We don't want to drink it all at one time. That can be dangerous as well. It will tend to wash the salts out of our body, and we need those salts. So finally, it's important to know your source of water. There are many types of water. The types of bottled water are still water. That can be either spring water or tap water. There's sparkling water. That's carbonated by dissolved carbon dioxide gas. There's mineral water. That contains higher levels of naturally found minerals. And in the other countries, Europe, and if you travel outside the U.S., you'll find a lot of mineral waters. They have a very strong taste, but they're good for you. I see my time is up. Two more. Seltzer water is tap water filtered and carbonated. Club soda is tap water filtered, carbonated with minerals added, and the sodium content can be high. So that's my explanation of what you might need for water. I did bring a video, and if there's not time, then we can just dispense with that. It has to do with our company and what we do. We sell spring water just to differentiate, and I've got some samples. If you didn't get one, I'll pass one out. Also, I have copies of this sheet, just about 20 copies to share, but you could maybe get someone else to recopy it for you. So I'll pass these out as well. And Pam, I don't know what you might want me to do about the video. Okay, we'll put it on, and people can watch it, and maybe we can just keep playing it, I suppose. All right, thanks so much.
I'm going to call up my father to bless the food benediction, and we're going to eat.